In this video, I want to show you how to mark and manage waypoints on the Garmin GPSMAP 64 series. Here we are on our map screen. You can mark a waypoint by pressing the button in the lower left that says Mark. You don't have to be on your map screen in order to do this. You can be in any menu on the 64. But if you go ahead and press Mark, that's going to bring you to this screen. Now, if you don't want to make any changes to the information, you can just select Done, which is highlighted down there at the bottom. But you do have some fields that you can change here. So we can scroll on up to the top, starting in the upper left. You can select the marker that's going to display your waypoint on your map screen. You can change how that appears. And then you also have the title set to number 3 right now, but you can enter in a different title for your waypoint if you want. You can also enter in a custom note. You can change the latitude and longitude coordinates. So the default is that it's going to save a waypoint where you currently are. But if you want to save a waypoint in a different location and you know the coordinates, you can do it that way. You can also change the elevation and the depth if you so want. When you are all finished, you can just select Done down at the bottom. That is going to save your waypoint. Now, to access the waypoints that you have saved, you're going to go to your Waypoint Manager. I can get back to my main menu by pressing the menu button twice, and there's Waypoint Manager right there on the right. This is a list of waypoints that have been saved to my GPS, and there's that 003 that we just saved a moment ago. To see more details about it, I can press Enter, and that's going to bring us back to the screen that we were just on. So we can edit any of those details. We also have some options here that you can get to by pressing the menu button. You can get to these same options on the first screen that I showed you from the map screen. If you press Menu there, that's going to bring you to the same list. We have some different options here in our menu. The first one is Delete, if you want to delete the current waypoint that you're on. Second one in our list is Change Photo, so you can have a photo associated with your waypoints. The 64 series units do not have a camera, but what you can do is connect your 64 to your computer, move whatever file, move whatever photo over onto the GPS, and then you can use that. Average location is a way to increase the accuracy of a waypoint. It is going to take some different readings, so if you do have a particular waypoint you want to be as accurate as possible, you're going to want to select that and then just follow the on-screen instructions. Project Waypoint is going to project the waypoint out away from you in a different direction. If you select that, first thing that it's going to ask you for is a bearing in degrees. So I'll just put 100 degrees for now, scroll down to Done, and then it's going to ask you for a distance. So you can move a waypoint projected at 100 degrees, 50 miles, or whatever combination that you want to use on that. Going back to our menu screen here, next one we have is Move Waypoint. That's going to bring you to the map screen. So what you can do, zoom out, you can move it around on the map, and then you can just press Enter when you have selected a location for your new waypoint. It's going to change it over to there. Below that is Find Near Here. That's going to bring us to our points of interest, our POIs. This GPS that I'm using is a 64ST, preloaded with US Topo Map, so I do have some POIs on here to choose from. Keep in mind, though, if you are not using a unit preloaded with mapping, you are going to want to add additional maps to expand your POI database. Set Proximity will set a proximity alarm on your GPS, so you can select that and you can enter in the radius in miles. And whenever you enter into that radius of that specific waypoint, it is going to sound an alarm on your GPS as long as you have your tones enabled. We have Add to Route, so you can take this waypoint, you can add it to a route that you have saved on your GPS. And then finally, you have Reposition Here. That's there if you have a waypoint that is in a different location than where you currently are. Reposition Here is going to move that waypoint to your current location. So that is a quick look at marking and managing waypoints on the Garmin GPSMAP 64 series.